Hey guys, so first off I want to say sorry I haven't been doing many videos lately. I've been extremely busy and I just got sick, so sorry if I sound like crap because I really feel like crap. But some interesting things have been going on past few days. On December 20th at what was it, 3:55 UTC I believe, which is 7:55 Pacific time here. So this was last night at around 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. One of the largest volcanic eruptions we have seen in a long time occurred at Kamchatka at Bezymianny volcano. Check this out. Watch, and you'll see the whole mountain give way right down here. Look at that. The whole entire mountain gets blown into the sky. Alright, let's play that again. Check this out. This is one of the biggest, one of the tallest volcanic eruptions we have seen in a very, very, very long time. What is going on with the Earth? Because I swear to God, you know the movie 2012? Yeah, I think the movie 2012 is actually gonna happen, I swear. But this video is posted by Civil Disturbia. I thank you much for posting this because, first off, Dutchsinse, he uploaded a lot of videos about this eruption. But all of a sudden, they just got deleted out of nowhere. I don't know why, but some of Dutchinse's videos have been being deleted lately. So I don't know why. Does anybody have an answer to that? Because I don't think he would delete his own videos about this eruption. Because it spewed 15 kilometers into the atmosphere. 15 kilometers. Do you know that's what, like 20, 25 miles? Do you know how large that is? I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's way, way larger than Mount St. Helens. So, let's go take a look at Bezymianny in Kamchatka, Russia on Google Earth. Here's Kamchatka, Russia. And right here is Bezymianny, right here. And if you see, there are larger volcanoes next to this. So I'm surprised that this erupted itself. Right here. See that crater right there? That's Bezymianny. That is the one that erupted. Oh, forgive me. It's this right here that erupted. This mountain right here. Forgive me. It's this whole area. Let's go back and look at the eruption again. Just the entire mountain gets blown into the sky. 15 kilometers into the sky. And this webcam is far, far away. I mean, it's been a long time since we have seen a volcanic eruption that large. And guess what the mainstream media is doing? Nothing. Zilch. Nada. I haven't heard a peep from Fox News. I haven't heard a peep from CNN. I haven't heard a peep from anybody. This is one of the largest volcanic eruptions that we have seen. And everybody's silent about it? Do you think that could be because of the large increase of earthquakes lately and the large increase of pretty much everything going on in the world lately? I mean, I swear to God, magma all over the world is rising. Even in places where there shouldn't be magma or shouldn't be volcanoes. I mean, you know, the movie 2012, they said the Earth crustal displacement theory. You know, I'm pretty sure that that's a real thing. And I'm pretty sure it's actually really happening. But there's something else I want to point your attention to. These are the USGS heliplots. This is for Wake Island. Wake Island has been showing a lot of harmonic tremors lately, a lot of volcanic tremors. But today has been a lot stronger than any other day I've ever seen. And, you know, I was thinking, oh, there's got to be a volcano there, you know, a small volcano or something. But the thing is when you go to Google Earth, let's zoom out. Let's type in Wake Island. Okay, so you see this line right here, and this line right here, and this line right here, these ridges? You see that? Well, if you zoom in a little bit, you will notice this is a volcano, guys. This entire island is a massive, massive volcano. Now let's zoom down just a little bit like this. Oh, that won't give us anything. Let's zoom back out. See that? Look at that. That is a massive, massive volcano. That's huge. I mean, I'm going to say that's probably like the size of like Long Valley supervolcano or something. It's huge. So we got a possible eruption right here, and I believe people who live on Wake Island, they should move and get out of there now, because this whole damn island is a damn volcano. I mean, it's huge. I mean, the whole earth is just going crazy lately, and especially all of the weird signals that have been showing up, like this right here in Tristan da Cunha. Look at that. Which was timed almost perfectly with... Let me find it here real quick. So Tristan da Cunha was almost timed perfectly with right here in the Republic of Korea, which is in South Korea. Now, I don't know what this spike is. I haven't seen any earthquakes there. Let's check the earthquake site again just real quick just to make sure. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all for that time period. Yeah, so I don't know what that is. This has been showing up on a lot of the seismographs lately, the heliplots. And again, I do a big shout out to Dutchsinse for telling people about the recent volcanic eruption in Bezymianny, because that one was large, quite large. And I don't know why, but Dutchsinse, if you see this video right now, can you answer why your videos are being deleted? Because I noticed not just now, but even in the past, some of your really critical videos have actually been deleted. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't think that he would actually do that. So is YouTube deleting your videos or something? Okay, look right here. You see Hawaii? Hawaii is always volcanically charged, always. These are little drum beats. These are all little volcanic tremors. I don't know exactly what type. Don't have time to get into that, but I'm just showing you Hawaii is well known for a lot of volcanic activity. So we should see certain types of volcanic tremors daily at Hawaii on their seismograms, and we do. But then you go down here, so let's take that and let's look at the other heliplots and see if any look similar. That looks a little similar in Chile. And, oh yeah, Canary Islands. Yeah, so everyone's been hearing about there's a possibility of an eruption at Canary Islands. It's coming, guys. It is definitely coming. This is supposed to be straight lines. Straight lines all the way through. They should not be showing this activity. And it's been showing this activity for months and months now, but it's just now starting to increase very rapidly. Let's see here. And Kermadec Islands. So there's been a little bit of activity recently, I noticed, but here, yeah, those look just like the Canary Islands tremors. So, I actually do not know where Kermadec Islands even are, so let's go look it up. Okay, so definitely looks like some type of volcanic island. Oh yeah. This definitely looks like a crater right here. That actually... Wow, to me that actually looks like a caldera. But let's see where it is in respect to the rest of the world. Let's see, where... Man, that's a deep trench, dear God. Okay, I see. So right... Whoa! So to the right of Australia, in this area right here. So we got some action there. Alright, let's go back and see what else is going on. Yeah, see, there's Wake Island, just massive activity. Tennessee, see, there's that spike again that's been showing up on a lot of them. And I've been I've been watching these for years now, and it's only been like the past few months that I've been seeing these large spikes. And they don't usually show up on neighboring seismographs. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And they're not associated with any earthquakes that are reported, at least. So I have no idea what's going on there. North Carolina's got a little bit of activity going on. Grayling, Michigan. That's odd. That looks like it's around the same time period as up here in North Carolina. That is interesting. Wonder what was going on there. See, there's another one of those spikes. Mont Chateau, West Virginia. Nebraska. That looks a little bit like the Wake Island tremors, doesn't it? Here's Red Lodge, Montana. Okay, so that looks just like what we saw in North Carolina, in Grayling, Michigan, and it kind of looks like the Canary Island tremors. Well, let's go see what they look like on the seismograms. Okay. So, here's today. And there are those tremors right there. Let's see. It's around 7 to 10. 7 to 10 UTC. Yep, around 7 to 10 UTC. Those are those right there. And I noticed these strong tremors. And, okay, look, right here. Remember my last video that I showed the low-frequency tremors? They stopped, thank God. They lasted almost 5 days, I believe, and they stopped. This is how it should look, right here. See these lines? Barely any activity. This is a normal day. Right now. The tremor stopped. This is what it should look like. It should never look like this. And it should never, ever, ever look like this either. Oh, whoop, that's broadband. Sorry, whoops. And it should never look like this. Okay, notice the difference? See that? You can definitely see those low frequency tremors right there. But you go to today, and notice, so they just stopped yesterday, I believe. Let's see, let's go to the 18th. Okay, see, we got those low frequency tremors up here still going on. Down here, they started to dwindle down, and they started to go away. So I'm going to say that's about a day and a half later. So, remember those tremors on November 12th? Well, let's go to November 12th. Alright, so remember a while back I created a video, the multi-state tremors. I believe that was the name of the video that contained these low-frequency tremors. This is short-period vertical, not broadband. It looks like a broadband station, but it's not. That is because the low-frequency tremors here are quite strong. Very strong, actually. And I noticed, again, let's go 2 days later, and I bet you anything, those strong tremors that we saw today are going to appear again 2 days after it finishes. See down here? How it starts to dwindle away? So let's go 2 days later to the 14th. How did I guess? November 14th, which is 2 days after those tremors stopped. Alright, now let's go back to today. Okay, remember the tremors that lasted for a good 4 or 5 days? Here is this, December 15th, 2017. We got some strong low frequency tremors right there. You can definitely see that. And we got them again on the 16th. You can see them here as well. But around the 19th, notice this, how it starts to go away. But the 18th was the day that it did start to dwindle. So let's go 2 days after the 18th to the 20th. And looky here, we got those strong tremors again. So that's twice that this has happened. And I had a feeling this would happen once the tremors started to subside. For some reason, every single time these low frequency tremors occur, there's a strong tremor that happens almost exactly 2 days afterwards. And this has happened 2 or 3 times now. So this is not a coincidence. This is a rhythmic pattern. But I don't know why it would do that, though. I don't know. There's a lot of weird things going on, guys. This is just an update. And I am predicting that these low-frequency tremors will return in the next week to week and a half. And if I am right, then I'll come on here and say that, and I'll show you guys low-frequency tremors, because I believe they're becoming way more frequent. And if you notice here, there's a lot of long-period activity recently, especially, look at this, especially at Old Faithful, where there's been a lot of large hydrothermal eruptions over the past few months. Look at those rhythmic signals. Look at that. See, then there's space right there, space right there. They look almost identical. See that? You know, I hope there's other people on YouTube. You know, I hope Mary Greeley is covering all this stuff too. We need as many people as possible covering this so that people wake up. And look at this. Look at these rhythmic drum beats right here. Look at that. Definitely a lot of magma doing stuff underground. Oh, yeah. Okay, and let's go to the previous day. Check this out. Look at this. Look at these tremors. Wow. You know, and one time these appeared a long time ago, and the University of Utah said, "Oh, don't worry, it's just a bunch of cars passing by." What? That doesn't make any sense. Even if it was wind or cars passing by, they'd have to be constant for, what, let's see, 5 to 7. That's almost 3 hours. 3 hours of either heavy wind or heavy traffic. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Plus, this does not look like surface noise to me. Those are definite. They look like deep, long-period events, which actually Mount Baker sees a lot of them, even though there's no eruption imminent. But I want to go over here, and this is right now. This is earth.noschool.net, and you can find all these links that I use in the description box below. And you'll notice there's some and remember up here, these stationary plumes, well, they're still going off, and, you know, nothing really is changing up here. I still don't know why there's a lot of SO2 being released up here. But if you go down here, thank God the wind is heading this way. Here, I'll press play. Check this out. See how the wind is heading this way? It is pushing the sulfur dioxide out, because usually this spot right here is covered with SO2. So we usually aren't able to see the plumes as well. But right now, you can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's look up these on Google Earth. So here's the first one we'll look up. All right. Well, gee, would you look at that? Okay, so you want to know what's going on here? This is Soda Springs. Look at this. Check this out. Remember the massive Soda Springs earthquake swarm that occurred recently? I mean, it was like over, what was it? The Soda Springs earthquake swarm was over 800 earthquakes, and almost every single earthquake was 3.0 to 4.0. I mean, it was large. It seriously looked like a volcano was going to erupt down there. I mean, it was huge. So, you see there's Yellowstone right up here. Soda Springs is right here. So, let's see the earthquake activity recently. And I remember, unless they deleted it, there was a very concerning earthquake that happened, I believe, today or yesterday. So let's go take a look. Let's see here. 1 day all magnitude, I believe it was today. Yes, it was. Okay, would you look at that? That is not a coincidence, folks. And look at this, minus 3.4 kilometers. I mean, obviously it's not above ground, because earthquakes don't happen above ground. And it wasn't an explosion. Usually a negative depth usually means it is right at the surface. I mean, just right at the surface. And I bet you it was larger than a 2.1. I bet you anything. But a very negative depth, and that's what I saw, and it concerned me. So, let's go back down here. Remember this? That's the plume that we're looking at right now. And that location is on Google Earth right here. Okay, guys, you see something? Look at that. Look at this real quick. See that? See that? That is the exact same spot as this negative depth earthquake that happened today. And usually when it comes to magma and volcanic activity, when you see a negative depth, that usually is not a good thing. Because that means, if it is related to magma, that means the magma is really close to the surface. And with the recent earthquake swarm that happened a while ago in Soda Springs, it really looks like there is a lot of magma close to the surface up here. And you see again, that plume. This plume right here, the stationary plume, is coming from here. And that earthquake is in the same exact spot. Same exact spot. Alright, let's look up the other ones real quick. We got this one right here, which actually has been going on for a while now. So let's look this one up. And go to Google Earth. Let's paste. My daughter's throwing a temper tantrum. And that's Boise. I don't know why Boise would be giving off some SO2. No, maybe cars or something? I don't know. But the exact spot is right about here. So it's within a city. It looks like there's a valley right here. Is that a river? If this is a river... there's some water sources. It looked like it was a river. I was going to say, if it is a river, it could be coming up through the water. That is a possibility. Because that does kind of look like a river. Alright, let's go check out the other ones real quick. We got this plume right here, which is quite large. So we'll go in the center, which is right about there. We'll check this out. Okay. This is in southern Oregon. Let's see here. Alright. Hey, look at that. Does that look like the shape of this? You see that? That almost looks like the same exact shape. That does. Wow. So, is it coming from this called Goose Lake? And you see that rim right there? You know, I'm not a big professional. You know, Dutchsinse does this way better than I ever could. But looks like there could be a Caldera imprint right here. Possibly. Alright, so let's go look up the other ones. Alright, we got this plume right down here, which isn't that strong, but it definitely is a stationary plume showing that it is coming from the ground. Not just flown through the atmosphere, so let's check this one out. Alright. Let's zoom out a little bit to get our bearings. Alright, so that's in California. Let's see here. Let's see, red cinder, no major volcanoes in the area. But again, here is another water source. And... uh-oh. My daughter just came in. My daughter was wondering I was talking to myself. Alright, so. Don't see any major volcanoes or anything in this area right here. So, I don't know where that's coming from. Alright, so let's go check out the other ones real quick. Let's see. That one isn't really noteworthy. Let's see. We got this one right here. This one has been going on for a little while now. Let's go to Google Earth. Right here. Alright, what is this place? Next to Boardman, Oregon. And it is literally in the middle of nowhere. And what is this? What is this? Okay. I have no clue what the hell this is. And the ground looks red. You see that? Well, that boggles my mind. Could be coming from this area right here. I mean, the center of that plume is right here. But I don't see anything that could be giving off SO2 at all. No cars, no nothing, no mines. I mean, see these right here? I believe some type of farm. But nothing major. But let's go back to the Soda Springs area. Again, this plume right here. Let's go back there again, and we'll see. Let's copy that. This is the one that really concerns me, guys, because I'm starting to think that a lot of the low-frequency tremors that have been occurring in Yellowstone lately have been coming from a supervolcano, but it seems like the epicenter seems to change every now and then. Sometimes it seems to be centered somewhere up here, but once in a while it seems like it'll be centered down here. And of course, the earthquake swarm down here, which the University of Utah told me was tectonic in nature, which is ridiculous. Because it started with like a 5.0, and let's say it is tectonic activity, it had 800 aftershocks ranging from 2.5 to 4.0. That is not normal. I mean, if there was like a 9.0 earthquake, yeah, I'd say that's normal. But it was a 5.0 earthquake, and a lot of them were extremely shallow and extremely large. And a lot of the frequencies showed that it could have been magma intrusion. That is what could have been causing these earthquake swarms. And again, we see right here, see, there's Soda Springs right there. And we had that negative depth today. So let's see the past 7 days, all magnitudes. Alright, so we had, let's see, got a 1 or 2 up here. Let's zoom in to just get these. Alright, so this is taking a little longer than I thought it would. This is taking a little longer. There we go. Okay, so, see, this is today's negative depth right here. Now you see you got 8.8 kilometers. That's pretty deep. But look at these two right here. Okay, negative 2.3 kilometers, 1.3 kilometers, 0.6 kilometers, and today's negative 3.4. Guys, that is a little more shallower than the recent swarms that have been going on in the Soda Springs area. That is not good. That means that, because this is related to magma, the Soda Springs earthquake swarm, it is, for sure. For some reason, all over the world, magma is rising like crazy. I don't know why. It seems like a freaking planet is approaching or something, I swear. It's weird. I mean, in the movie 2012, they talk about Earth crustal displacement. It's got to be happening. Because it seems like the plates all over the world are shifting. And it seems like all over the world, magma is rising. Like, is something magnetically pulling it out or something? I mean, God, who knows? But this is bad. Seeing the SO2 being emitted from this exact same area, and we got some quite large earthquakes, which they're probably larger than they're saying. USGS always downplays them all the time. And these are very, very, very shallow. So I'm going to say, guys, there's definitely something going on here in Soda Springs. Large SO2 increases, very shallow earthquakes. I mean, that earthquake storm that we just had. I'm thinking people should leave this area because this whole area is destabilizing. The whole area, especially Yellowstone. I mean, I swear to God, the whole western United States is destabilizing right now. And the fact that that volcano that I showed in the beginning of this video, Bezymianny in Kamchatka, Russia, the fact that that blew with no warning. I mean, they had like 2 days warning. I mean, all the seismic stuff started only like 2 days before the eruption. So it is possible for a volcano just to erupt out of nowhere. And it is possible for new volcanoes to be created that weren't there before. Well, guys, this is just an update on my free time, and it looks like my free time's over. My kids are starting to freak out. I'll upload another update video possibly in the next week or so, and I am predicting that these low-frequency harmonic tremors will return in the next week to week and a half. And guys, God bless and Merry Christmas, and thanks for putting up with me talking a lot.